City's coverage of baseball on the show brings us to the home of the Braves, Truist Park. It's the final game of this regular season Custom League Series between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Atlanta Braves. Major League Baseball on the show starts now. So here is Paul Molitor. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
For the Pirates, the third baseman, number 4, Paul.
First pitch on its way. And the first pitch of the game is taken for ball 1 as we're underway tonight from Truist Park. And back-to-back pitches out of the zone to begin the evening. It's 2-0 now. 77 degrees our temperature at game time tonight. There's a fastball right down Broadway taken for a strike.
You know, Matty, I'll never understand this. You work so hard throughout the course of the season and the course of this game to get in 1-0, 2-0, 3-1 counts. Guarantee yourself a fastball 80 to 90% of the time, and he takes it. Just can't understand the methodology.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Duke Snyder is in with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count and the pitch.
1 ball. He's straight.
Yanked on the ground down the line. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2.
Put that in a memory bank. First time he breaks out a curveball right there, and it's a pretty good one.
Now this pitch is swung on and popped up. And this will also head toward the right side of the infield. 2 down, no one on base. And up next, the legendary Hall of Famer Willie Mays. Grounded down. Oh, it's off the third base bag. And that finds its way through for a base hit. And they won't get an out from this as he's able to reach on a play that you just don't see very often. Stepping up to the plate, Ryan Klesko. And he fouls this one off. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Now a wave and a miss. Looked like the slider there. And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
Hey, textbook waste pitch right there. Does he go elevated fastball again or something slow below the zone?
Edman is there, and that's the third out. Now into the box, Jason Dominguez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
1 ball. Go straight.
The 1-0. Popped him up. And there's out number 1. 1 out, base is empty. And that'll bring up the exciting Ozzie Albies. And that's into the corner, a foul ball in right. Here's the 0-1. Fouled off.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Trying to get him to chase the cutter there, a ball and 2 strikes.
He wasn't even close to swinging right there. That was a stone-cold take.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
Nate Lowe digging in now. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1. Ball 2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts.
We'll have to leave it there as the play is made for the third out. So now to the plate, Cal Ripken, and he'll lead things off against Max Scherzer. And now the first pitch. Strike swinging, timing a little off on that one. And just misses off the inside for ball one. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And this one's high and tight, backing him up 2-1. 3-1 the count to the Pirates shortstop. Cable Ruiz will be next. And he's taking here and looks at strike two right down the middle.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Cal Ripken goes down to become the first out here in the second inning. Hit in the air out to center field. Oh, and this deflects right off him. George Springer the next to hit. Fouled away. Here comes the 0-1. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. The 0-2 once more. Misses up and in.
Well, tried to throw a high fastball right by him there. Didn't work, but now we'll see if that sets up some different options. Wouldn't be surprised to see a good slider down and away right here.
Got him to chase out of the zone that time. George Springer goes down for out number 2 in the top half. No balls and 1 strike. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. And another foul ball. Ruiz, the runner at first with 2 gone. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put in. Last half of the second set to go. And set to go is the third baseman, Yohan Moncada.
The third baseman.
First offering on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Here's the 0-1. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2.
As a veteran out on the mound, that's a pitch that you expect to get a call on. Got to believe he keeps pounding that spot until he builds a rapport with the umpire.
Nomar Mazara waits on deck. Swing and a miss. That one tied him up. And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second. Stepping up is Nomar Mazara. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. This is foul for the first strike. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And that misses 1-1. A runner at first with no outs here. Popped up, and no one will get this one. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out. So 1 gone in the inning here with a runner at first. And up next, the former World Series hero, Salvador Perez. And he misses with it, 1-1. Bottom of the second here with no score. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
1 strike.
Pitch popped up. Plesko is over and he tucks it away for the second out. So 2 down and a runner at first, and that will bring in the left-handed hitting outfielder Cole Calhoun from the stretch. move here to step off and look the runner back. And this is high, a ball and a strike. And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2. The 2-1 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
I can't imagine in a hitter's meeting today that's the pitch they want to attack. Plus velocity, up and in.
Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Now to bat, Yu Darvish, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. Good slider there, gets a swing and miss.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Again, another foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a little blooper to center. Center fielder coming on, but he won't get there. It falls in. Stepping in now, Paul Molitor. And he'll take a look at ball 1. He popped out in his first trip. And it's fouled away.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
And oh man, that caught him pretty good there as it ricochets toward the 3rd baseline. Safe after the recovery throw. Good effort, but now we have to wonder whether or not he's going to be okay. And he lays off there, 1-0. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Drill. And whoa, this is off the 3rd base bag. Moncada gloves it. A play at the plate. And the throw will be too late at first, so a strange play there as he'll wind up with an infield single. At the plate, Willie Mays, as Scherzer's able to move ahead of him with strike 1. Certainly a big moment in this game. Bases loaded, tie score. On a rope to the 2nd baseman. Quick throw, not in time. 1 away now in the Pittsburgh 3rd, and up next will be Ryan Klesko. And now the first pitch. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
In a big spot like this, you have to.
In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good work there to prevent any advance. It's 1-2. Shoots this one over to first. Step on the bag for 1. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late. Up next, Cal Ripken, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. He's set and the pitch. And he fouls this one off. Snyder at 3rd with 2 away. Fouled off. And this one's inside and high. 1-2 now.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
It's a swinging bunt up the line. Here he comes again, 1-2. Ball hit out to Albies at 2nd base. Right to him. Throw on to first, and they're able to escape a monster inning as this side is retired. That brings in Tommy Edman.
Hey, Matty, they need to get some offense going in this one. Getting a run back in this inning, give them a little bit of confidence that they can keep up in this game.
And he'll make the quick basket catch behind the plate, so the bunt attempt doesn't pan out. First pitch on its way. Max Scherzer comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Tried to get some loft to that swing, but it's 1-1.
You could tell by the hitter's balance after that swing that he's seeing the ball really good. His timing is right there, and I expect him to catch something clean.
Set, and the 2-1 pitch. On, he pops it up. Klesko is over now, and he's got it for route number 2. Next to stand in is Jason Dominguez. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. A ball and a strike now to the Atlanta leadoff man.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger.
That's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
And the count will be full. Braves are still looking to break into the hit column here. Chopped toward the second baseman. Altuve has it. Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. Into the box, Keibert Ruiz as we begin the top of the 4th. Fouled away. Scherzer looks in. Here's the 0-1. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Mazara's under it. He's got it 1 away. No one on with 1 down. And former World Series MVP George Springer bats next. Into the corner and slicing foul. The 0-1 pitch. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit back up the middle. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit. At the plate now, Yu Darvish, as Scherzer's able to move ahead of him with strike 1. A base hit in his first trip. On, he pops it up. Edman into shallow left. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. So up steps Ozzie Albies. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Albies has had his trouble in these matchups, facing right-handed pitching, that is, and shows a lot more prowess against the southpaws.
You're lucky if you get 1 pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Altuve onto the grass. He's there and records the first out. Digging in next, Nate Lowe. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Lifted the other way out to left center. There to play it is Springer, and that's out number 2. Next to hit, Juan Moncada worked a walk in his first plate appearance. But a good play by the first baseman to spear this one, and that'll retire the side. New inning set to get underway, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Paul Molitor. In the air, down the line and left. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out. Next up is Duke Snider. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Now a pitch popped up. Should be enough room for Perez behind the plate. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. So next to bat will be Willie Mays. 1 for 2 with a base hit back in the first inning of play. Softly hit to the left side, but little trouble handling this one down there at third. At the plate now is Nomar Mazara. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. The 1-0 is in there for strike one. Oh, and he hammers it to deep right field. That's in there, and the Braves look to have extra bases on their first hit of the game. Around second now and headed for third. The relay throw, and he'll get there as he legs out the leadoff triple.
The catcher, number 13.
Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Big swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. And he misses 2-1. Wanted to go after the slider, but he holds off. 3-1. Hit out of play, and it's a full count now. Mazzara at third with nobody out. Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in two that time. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score. So the next at bat will be Paul Calhoun, struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Mays waits on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are two away. Now to the plate, Tommy Edman 0 for 1 after a pop-out in foul territory his first time through. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball one. That missed. Close. It's ball two. 3-0 now.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
3 balls and a strike to the Atlanta shortstop. 3-1. Full count, 3-2. Swing and a miss, and that's out number 3. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and standing in is the veteran outfielder, Ryan Klesko. And it's fouled away. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball, 1 gone. Next to dig in, Cal Ripken grounded out in his last at-bat. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Popped him up. Low is over, and he tucks it away for the second out. And up next, it'll be Keibert Ruiz. Flew out last time up. First offering on its way. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Dominguez able to track it down for the third out. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and that'll bring up one of the better hitting pitchers in Max Scherzer. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
His slider's been impressive all night long. If he can continue spinning it like that, he's going to be just fine.
Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch-to-contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
And there's one down now. Digging in, the switch hitter, Jason Dominguez. He bounced out last time up.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Strike one to start the at-bat. Low-scoring game thus far, 2-1 here in the 6th. Albies with a 1-1 count now.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is...
And we'll just leave it there as they make the play to end the inning. And now in the box, George Springer. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7. First delivery to him. And he fouls this one off. Scherzer into the windup. Here's the 0-1. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
High and deep to right center. Mazzara moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1. So up to the plate next will be Jose Altuve. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Here's a cold strike about thigh high. 0-1.
What a performance so far. Throwing first pitch strikes to 90% of the batters. It's hard to get any better than that.
1-1 the count now. Fouled off. Hit on the ground toward the left. Moncada fields it cleanly. On to first, and Scherzer is on a roll now, 2 away. So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Yu Darvish. And that diamond rating on his card isn't just for show. It'd be tough to argue he's anything but one of the game's best players. And no problem over there at first as he flagged this one down to end the inning. Last half of the 7th here, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Nate Lowe. Hit sharply on the ground, and that's through for his first base hit in this one. So it's an inning-opening base hit, and the Braves have a man on. Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Fastball pretty close that time, but ruled the ball 1-1.
Well, these guys haven't had too many opportunities yet to test the running game in this one, so they could decide to put a man in motion right here.
Count is 1-2 now. And now he'll step off quickly and look the runner back. So 1-2. In the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Set. Here's the 2-2. 3-2 now.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Therefore, it is Springer, and he's got it for the first down. And he scurries back to first base safely. In now the power-hitting outfielder, Nomar Mazzara. 1 for 2 with a triple so far in this one. First pitch of the AB now.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
A ball and a strike now. Shoots this down the right field line. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. And they'll have Runners at second and third following the one-out double. And up steps Salvador Perez as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. No hits to this point. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
The Braves have been looking for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a big time for that.
The 2-1 home. Swing and a fly ball. And this should at least get home the tying run. Snyder is there, and that should be deep enough to score the run. And he'll have to hold tight at third, so it'll take a two-out hit now to try to plate that tying run.
Now batting.
And now, Cole Calhoun. Potential tying run for him at third base. Sam Coonrod comes on now looking for the final out of the inning to strand the two runners in scoring position. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. As he'll come up empty there as he misses the off-speed pitch for strike one.
I can't speak from experience, but that's got to feel good right there. Throwing a nasty changeup first pitch and getting a swing and a miss on it. Now he pretty much opened up any pitch in his arsenal.
And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike two.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
And likely nothing up at third, but he'll step off and look him back anyway. From the stretch, the 1-2 fouled away. The set. And the 1-2.
2-2.
Good take right there. He's given him a great battle with guys in scoring position. We'll see who's going to win this duel.
And now he'll step off the rubber here and just look him back to third. Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Set for the start of the inning, and next will be the speed threat, Paul Molitor.
The third baseman, number 4, Paul Molitor.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike.
Something that stood out to me in this game is the lineup's lack of a solid plan at the plate. Seems like way too many guys are chasing pitches out of the zone and trying to hit pitchers like that one down and away. There's no success in that.
The next 0-2. Hit in the air down the right field line. Mazar is under it. 1 away. Next it'll be Duke Snyder. In his last at-bat he popped out in foul ground.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
So now to the plate, Willie Mays. As Scherzer's able to move ahead of him with strike one. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Popped him up. Scherzer is under it. 2 down. So 2 gone here in the Pittsburgh 8th. And up next will be Ryan Klesko. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1.
That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came...
Meanwhile here, this is going to be trouble out there in left center, as it ought to be good for extra bases. The relay, they'll extend their lead here as the runner scores from first. And they'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. The plate now, Tommy Edman. He runs up to bunt, but can't make contact. That's strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Here's the 1-1 delivery. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. Off-speed pitch misses here, and he runs it to 3-1.
A 3-1 count, tying run on deck. Good spot to be a hitter right now. You have to look for something middle in.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And this is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home 8th. Danny Santana will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 38, Danny Santana.
Tom Hinkie summoned from the pen much earlier than anticipated as he'll try to earn a 2-inning save. First offering on its way. Strike called, now the throw down. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit. And they'll get it in quickly. It's first and third now with nobody out. Into the box now, Jason Dominguez. As he'll take a look at a high strike here on the outside corner, it's 0-1. He could really use a knock here, 0 for 3 in the game so far. Swing and a miss on the 4th ball, and he's deep in the hole, 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch.
That's a great take right there. You knew the pitcher was going to try and expand the zone, 0-2 in a big spot, and he was able to spit on that one. Hopefully get something in the heart of the plate this pitch.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. Lifted down the line in left. And this is going to wind up a foul ball.
We're going to see him throw that hard fastball early and often.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Catch made in left. Here comes the runner for the plate. And they'll get a step closer. It's a sac fly to make it a 3-2 game now. Striding in is Ozzie Albies, trying here to plate the tying run from second. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. From the belt, the pitch. It's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
He's set, and the 2-2 pitch. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, first base.
Next, here is Nate Lowe. The base knock to the outfield could score the tying run from second. In the dirt, and now let's see. He'll hurry back to second here as he was wise to not push it that time. Here's the 1-0.
Well, you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
Outside, 3-0 now.
This is a spot you like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
Forkball and just pours that in there. 3-1. There's the good fastball, and he can't catch up. 3-2.
That's what you call a challenge fastball right there, boys. I don't know if he was necessarily trying to miss up in the zone like he did, but he got away with it right there and put the fastball by him.
A payoff pitch. Hard hit ball to second. Over to first, and that retires the side. Tommy Hunter enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. coming. Here it is. Cal Ripken is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0.
You know, because this is just a one-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
All over the place to start the ninth. It's 3-0 now. Laid off the bender there, but it's in for a called strike. There's strike two as it catches the outside corner.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Fly ball out toward left center field. Dominguez will slide over and put this one away, and that's out number one. Now at the plate, Keibert Ruiz. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. And that's by him. It's 0-1. One out, nobody on. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole 0-2.
Interested to see what the pitcher goes to now. After getting that late hack on the curveball, does he speed him up with some velocity?
Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one.
You find yourself down 0-2 in these situations. It's tough to check your swing right there. That was a nice job.
And indeed, the throw will finish him off as they get the put out at first, and there are two away now. And stepping in, George Springer flew out last time up. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Hey, this could be a huge momentum swing for this team right here. Relief pitcher has come busting through the gates and done his job. Try and get this team back in the dugout where the offense can get rolling.
Lifted down the line in left. Two out, nobody on. And it's fouled away. Struck him out, so it remains a one-run lead as they head in for their final set of swings. So here's Yoan Moncada. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Infield in the overshift here now, the pitch. And just misses off the inside for ball one. Pulled hard, but it's foul down the first base side. The 1-1 is taken for ball two. Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1.
Down by a run, your guy needs to get on any way he can. His mentality has to be to shrink the strike zone to like the size of a soup can. No reason to swing at a pitcher's pitch.
And there's one away. So now here is Nomar Mazara. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Two balls and no strikes to count to Nomar Mazara. Bases are empty, one man out. Two balls and a strike.
Nasty 2-0 slider right there for a strike. No shame in tipping your hat.
At the knees for a called strike, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Now, this guy's got some of the nastiest stuff in the game. It is absolutely no fun for an offense to try and piece together any type of attack when he's throwing this stuff.
And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3. Due up next is Salvador Perez. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the come on now and pinch run here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. No balls and a strike to count.
With that base running threat on first base, man, does that change the pitcher's whole mentality. This guy at the plate should assume nothing but heaters coming right at him.
And he may have thought something was on here as he stepped off to look back to first. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball one. Here comes the 1-2. Swing and he pops him up. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down. Stepping in next, Cole Calhoun. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that time run from first. Fastball well outside.
That fastball really got away from him there. That's kind of a red flag for me that he's starting to tire or wear down a little bit. The first thing that goes is location and then your mechanics. We'll see if this continues.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. And it misses. 3-1 now. Tommy Edman would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Throw in time, and the ball game is over.
Hey, listen, you don't always want your closer to have to go 2 innings on a regular basis, but in this game, it was necessary for this one, and he had just enough to get the job done.
3-2 the finish in tonight's game. The Buccos led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered.
Yu Darvish.